So today, Year 6, we had a big debate on whether or not we wanted to stay in the European Union or to leave the European Union based on facts and information that you had researched on the internet and from First News. Okay, so we're going to start with the middle table. The middle table are undecided and they can't decide whether or not we should leave or whether we should stay. So can I start with Gonzalo, please?
I decided because some people come back to the UK and they couldn't get benefits and they're lazy, so they don't want to get a job, so they just go and get benefits. And then because there's free learning, so there's benefits and all that, so they don't need to beg to do anything. So they come here, do all that, then get bare money, and then just take it to their country. And because you stay because there's 3.5 million jobs that are linked to the European Union as well. So I wouldn't say.
Oh, so okay, so you're undecided. Thank you. What have you got to say about that then? Who's on the stay side? What have you got to say about that, Omid?
I think we should stay because there's people from immigrants coming from other countries, and they might be good at teaching and at being a doctor, and yeah, they could help us.
Good, so they're bringing skills into the country too. Okay, let's go over to the other side then. What do you have to say, Ruqayya?
There are a lot of arguments for and against, but I'm against staying because a lot of people just come in the UK and they don't have a job. They just come in here and don't work, they live on benefits. And it's and if we leave, we have a chance of experiencing other places instead of the UK. And we'll be able to gain back the £350 million.
A week? £350 million a week that we put into the EU? Yeah, okay, thank you. Leon, what do you say?
I think leave because nearly half of the UK are exporting 200 billion to the EU.
A year. Okay, thank you. What do you say to that then, Ibrahim?
Voting to leave the EU would create years of uncertainty and potential economic disturbance.
Okay, good. I like that. Very good, Ibrahim. Yes, there would be uncertainty because we don't know what would happen if we leave. Okay, what do you think, Nevaeh?
Well, I think that we've got a very good education over here, and just think that immigrants say that they would study something here to bring the skills back to where they came from, that they want to learn, and so they want to stay here because they've learned a lot, then they weren't able to because people find it unfair.
Okay, thank you. What do you think, David?
I believe we should leave because we're wasting too much money on the EU when we could be giving money to doctors and teachers and homeless people and other immigrants. Some of them are just taking benefits when some people have no home.
Okay, maybe then we should not leave the EU but change the immigration laws and make it harder for people to get in rather than leave the EU. What do you think to that, Yusuf?
I think we should leave because the EU are taking too much control over us. Because if we want to send things to China or America or some other countries out of the EU, the EU might say no, they might not let us send you stuff.
So sell things and import things as well. They might not let us because we're part of the single trade of the EU. Yeah, okie dokie. What do you think then, Tamim?
As Yusuf said, that we're under control by EU because 60% of the UK is controlled by EU and
60% of the decisions.
Yeah, decisions are voted by the EU, and then 40% is the UK. So when we leave, we're gonna have more freedom.
Thank you. Good point there. Go on then. Let's go to Jamal.
My opinion is that we should leave the EU because we will have 100% control over our money, which is a lot, instead of giving enormous amounts of the money to the EU, which we don't know what they do with it half of the time.
Okay, thank you. Right, Nikki, I'm coming to you because you actually voted to stay this morning and now you've changed your mind. Why is that?
Well, it's because when I was staying this morning, I've only just realised that if we left the EU, we would get the 350 million pounds back a week. But I'm gonna choose to leave because the EU will give us more control of our own laws and regulations.
If they did give us more control of the laws and regulations, you mean? Yeah, okay. Okay, go on then.
I agree with Tammy because I think we should leave because if it's not fair that they get Brussels gets to take more, because if we want to change something for our country, it's not fair that if they don't think that that's good, then they can just stop it, because I don't think it's fair they get a more percentage than us of changing our decisions.
Lovely, thank you. Right, well, let's go back over to the stay for one more time and then we're going to have to leave it there. Go on then, Omid.
If we leave, ISIS would set a target on us because the country, because we're all alone there if we leave the EU. But if we stay, they would think again because we got because there's lots of countries in the EU,
So we're more protected. Okay, right, thank you very much. I'm going to have to leave it there. Well done.